Welcome to Lunar Light and Shadow Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This reading will not resonate with everyone who watches it. However, you may gain insight from watching the reading regardless. Never try to force a reading to fit with you. If it resonates with you, then you will know it. If not, then you can always check your other placements, or you can check the readings done, the other readings done for your sign. Okay, Pisces. Before we get started, I want to show you guys my featured piece of jewelry. This is a quartz crescent moon necklace made with stainless steel chain and sterling silver wire down here. It has a stainless steel clasp on the back, and it's for sale in my Etsy shop for about $30. So you can go check that out. It's lunarlightandshadow@etsy.com. You can also hit me up on my email, lunarlightandshadow@gmail.com, for personal readings. I will be posting my tarot readings in my Etsy shop for sale, so you can purchase them there in the near future. Okay, let's tune in with some sound therapy from the singing bowl. This bowl is tuned to F, and so it corresponds with the heart chakra. If you'd like to join me in this, you can sit back, relax your body, close your eyes, and just listen to the sound and let it resonate through you. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, Pisces. First, I'm going to pull a card from the Moonology deck, and then I will do a variation of the Celtic Cross with the tarot. I'll be using the Star Tarot for that, and then I'll be using the Shadowscapes Tarot to clarify. Okay, what can we see for Pisces? Pisces. Okay, so we have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. So there may be a situation here where you're being called to humble yourself, essentially. You may have had your pride hurt because of something, some kind of situation. But you are being called to not let that get in the way of a situation here. On the bottom of the deck, the waxing moon energy is gaining momentum. So whatever this is for you, just know that it's increasing. There is some kind of an increase happening with this, and you're being called not to let pride get in your way here. You're being called to Silence that ego. Perhaps there's a situation where, you know, your ego is being hurt, but it is only your ego. Okay. Let's get some current energies for the sign of Pisces. What's current energies for Pisces? Okay, we have Judgment. Pluto energy here. So you're coming to some kind of realization. You're awakening to something here. Let's see what's crossing this. Pluto is all about subconscious thoughts coming to the forefront. So there may be something that you just didn't really see before that now you are seeing. And it could be something within yourself. Something that you may have maybe pushed to the back of your mind. Crossing this, we have the King of Wands. Fire energy. So this may have to do with a person. This person may be very prideful. Perhaps it's this person that is, their ego is kind of triggering your ego, is what I'm getting. And you're realizing something here. You're awakening to something. Okay, sorry, I had to go answer a phone call really quick. But right before that happened, I was actually really getting that this may be these thoughts that are coming to the forefront, these realizations that you have, that you've been having this awakening, may be because of your ego. This might be you. This King of Wands here. This could be you. Because we did get the full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way, Moonology card here. So this may be something about your ego, something that, you know, if it was something that hurt your ego, or just something about your ego that may be blocking you in some way, blocking something in your life. And you're really starting to kind of realize this. What's in the recent past? Card for the recent past. The Ten of Cups. So this may be regarding some kind of emotional fulfillment. You may have undergone a project, met a person who really gives you emotional fulfillment. And you're realizing here something with your ego. I'm going to get a card for the near future, and then I'm going to clarify this King of Wands. Near future for Pisces. Okay, we do have the 10 of Wands that wanted to fall out, and the Tower. Mars energy here with the Tower. So the Tower is an energy where something comes in and knocks something off of its foundation. It's a crumbling of sorts. And with the Tower energy, usually it's something that one avoids. And so its natural order takes it down. It's something that you've been avoiding clearing out of your life. And so, again, natural order takes it down. And I'm really getting that this is something to do with a very prideful, egotistical energy. You know, and not to say that that's, you know, egotistical is often looked at in a very negative way. And while it can be, it just has to do, and it has to do with the ego. Anything with, you know, who your self-image, things that are, how do I say, things that are superficial. So perhaps what I'm getting so far is that in the recent past, you really came into something that is very emotional fulfilling to you. And you're starting to realize that a part of your ego needs to be cleared out. Or this is something that you could possibly lose. Or it will not end up in a good way. If you know what I mean. Let's get a card for hopes. Oh wait, I was going to clarify. Yes, I do. I do want to do that. I want to clarify the King of Wands here. Even though I can see much more clearly with the Tower here. I really do think it's something with someone's ego is getting in the way here. And may get in the way of this emotional fulfillment. Clarify King of Wands. We got the Seven of Wands. Something that's being blocked here. The Seven of Wands is an energy where something's being blocked. This is both fire energy, so it's very action oriented. It's it's just high energy. Could have to do with passion, desire. Perhaps someone here is feeling blocked because of a passion of the other party, and the ego, that person's ego is being hurt because of it. But I'm really, what I'm really getting is there's not anything to really worry about here. Let me clarify the Ten of Cups. Whee! Oh, we have Judgment again. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you're having a lot of realizations, a lot of subconscious thoughts coming out here. So yeah, I'm really getting a very strong awakening here. A very strong awakening as to what you need to clear out to achieve this emotional fulfillment. Pay attention to realizations that you're having at this time, because they're very, very profound. And with the Tower and the Ten of Wands, I'm really getting that whatever it is that is you're realizing that you need to clear out, whatever, if it's the Tower that has to bring this down, or if it's you that brings it down, it's going to bring down burdens here with the Ten of Wands. It's going to clear out burdens that you've been holding on to. Egotistical thoughts and concerns that you have been holding on to here. And with Temperance at the bottom of the deck, it's really going to make your situation stronger to clear this out. So keep in mind, this Tower is in the immediate future position. So if you don't pay attention to these realizations that you're having and really do the work to clear them out, clear this egotistical energy out, it's going to be cleared out for you by way of natural order, if that makes sense. Okay, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Some things, some ways of thinking are just meant to be left behind at a certain point in your life. Let's get a card for hopes for Pisces. The Four of Swords. So you're hoping for some rest and recuperation time. You're hoping to heal from something. Or just take a rest. You're hoping for some kind of peace. This egotistical energy is not bringing you peace. get a card for fears. The World. Saturn energy here with the World. You're fearing the end of a cycle. You feel as if you let go of this prideful energy here. Then you're gonna miss it. Perhaps you feel as if you let it go, you will be left in a vulnerable state. But yeah, I mean, the World talks about an end of a large cycle. And you don't come to the end of a cycle like this with the World card without having been through a lot. Without having learned a lot. You know, and I really getting with the Judgment card here that you have. You know, this is the 20, card 20 and card 21 of the Major Arcana. You know, this is where you're at. This is the next step, but you're fearing it. Don't fear the end of a cycle, because with the end of a cycle, a brand new, beautiful cycle begins. You cannot go into this new cycle that you have recently, in the recent past, come to find is possible if you don't close out this old cycle here. Let's get a card for strengths in this situation. Because I'm really getting you've recently really found something, come into contact with something that is very emotional, fulfilling for you. But there's, again, there's some kind of prideful thinking that is blocking this from coming to fruition. And I'm really getting that whatever the cycle is that needs to end, whatever door that needs to be closed, does have to do with this prideful energy, does have to do with this ego. Okay, so strengths, we have the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in this reading. So, I mean, that's ultimate wish fulfillment here. That's ultimate satisfaction in a situation. Pentacles being earth energy, cups being water energy. Stability and emotional fulfillment. So that's in your strengths position. So with that, with the Ten of Pentacles in your strengths position, I'm really getting that whatever this situation is that you're dealing with within you has all the potential to be extremely, to end up extremely stable. For the weaknesses position, we have the Empress, Venus energy. The Empress talks about love, and the ability to express affection. Excuse me, Venus talks about that. So that is in your weaknesses position. The Empress is all about growth. And with the World in your fears and the Empress in your weaknesses, I'm really getting that you're, and these are the two lower vibrational energy placements. So I'm really getting that you're fearing the unknown here. You're fearing moving past and letting your ego go. It's going to bring you a lot of growth, though. But for some reason, you don't feel like it's letting go of this ego way, this egotistical way of thinking is going to help you grow. But it is. Oh my, it is. The Empress, I mean, another major arcana. Major arcana cards that come out they represent very profound areas in your life. And this growth is not something to believe that you can't have. Okay. I'm going to pull an advice card, the Seven of Wands. Second time this card's come out in this reading as well. So, with the Seven of Wands in the advice position, what I'm really getting is if there are any kind of outside influences that are preventing you, that you feel are preventing you from getting rid of this egotistical way of thinking, which would be other egotistical energies that are around you that are provoking you to be that way as well, is what I'm getting, then that, you really need to block those out. Because the Seven of Wands talks about blocking things out that are not helping you with your situation, that are not helping you to grow. Okay, and perhaps this is why you feel like you can't. You're having a difficult time with moving past this, letting these this egotistical way of thinking and acting, leaving it in the past. Is because there's all of these six other wands that are coming at you, influencing you to keep this egotistical energy. But it's got to go if you want this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles energy. Because it's here and available. And, this Ten of Pentacles is in your strengths. You have the Temperance card again on the bottom of the deck, which talks about making something strong. It talks about patience as well. So you may need to have patience with yourself. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, and this is going to be the subconscious card. This is going to be an energy that is in or around you that is not fully illuminated at this time. So it's something that you don't see. The Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, more fire energy. The Eight of Wands talks about something coming in quickly, and it can cause kind of a chaotic, confusing mindset. So this may be something that you're kind of subconsciously experiencing, and you don't really see the chaos that is going on inside you. I'm also getting with this Eight of Wands and the subconscious position that you don't realize how quickly things are going to turn around for you once you let this egotistical energy go. You know, you don't realize how quickly it's going to turn around. You think it's going to take a long time, but it's not. The Hanged Man as well. Yeah, I mean, you are going to quickly gain a new perspective, a brand new perspective with all of this. You know, once you let this go, once you block out these energies around you that are influencing you in a negative way, you are going to gain this whole new perspective quickly, much faster than you think. The Hanged Man is Neptune energy. So it also talks about mystery, illusion, imagination. It can talk about dreams. You may want to pay attention to your dreams if you remember your dreams. And as a Piscean, you probably do. You probably have very vivid dreams as a Piscean. This is actually your energy here. Neptune is your ruling planet. But yeah, so behind the scenes, what you don't see is how quickly all of this is going to change, and how quickly not only change happening around you, physical change, but also your perspective, because the Hanged Man is all about gaining wisdom, and it's about gaining wisdom through trial, through pain even. But yeah, you don't see this, but it's going, and that takes on a whole new meaning when it's your perception that changes. Because, whatever you're worried about now, whatever cycle you're worried about closing now, once you allow yourself to let it go, you're going to look back and think, why was I scared about? Why did I not want to let that go? Why was I worried about letting that go? Because your perception will have changed. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So, this is really going to allow you to make a solid choice in a love relationship, or a solid choice about how to love yourself. about self-love. You know, depending on if this is, you know, a relationship with another person, or if this is just another kind of situation, you know. But beautiful reading. Lots of good advice here. Thank you so much, Pisces, for watching. I hope you gained some insight from this reading. Leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video, please. And again, you can check out my Etsy shop for handmade jewelry, Lunar Light and Shadow at Etsy.com. You can email me for inquiries and any kind of other questions, personal readings, at lunarlightandshadow@gmail.com. And I hope you guys join me next time. Namaste.